Welcome, my dear friends. I am very happy you are here with me today. This is a place for stories, learning, and dreams. You are not just listening, you are growing. If you are learning English, stories can be your best teacher. Stories help you feel the language. Not only study it, when you enjoy a story, words stay in your mind longer. So relax and enjoy every sentence. Today's story is simple, warm, and inspiring. It is about dreams, hard work, and believing in yourself. You will learn English while also learning courage. That is a beautiful combination. Read slowly. Imagine the scenes, and feel the journey. There is no hurry here, only learning and enjoying. Let this story be your friend today. A small girl, a quiet dream. In a warm city in Texas, a little girl grows up in a simple home full of sounds and laughter. Music is always playing somewhere in the house, sometimes from the radio, sometimes from a family member singing. The little girl listens more than she talks, and when she listens, her eyes shine. Her name is Beyoncé, and even as a child, music feels like a friend to her. She is not the loudest child in school, and she does not try to be the center of attention. Many people see a calm girl who smiles softly and finishes her homework on time. But inside her, there is a world full of songs, rhythms, and dreams. When she is alone, she hums little melodies without even noticing. Her mother loves style and beauty, and she teaches her daughter to carry herself with confidence. She brushes her hair gently and tells her she is special, but also reminds her to be kind. Her father is serious and hardworking, and he believes discipline can build a strong future. From both parents, Beyoncé learns balance between heart and hard work. One day in school, the teacher announces a talent show for the students. Children get excited and talk about dancing, magic tricks, and funny acts. Beyoncé feels a small push in her heart, like a whisper telling her to try singing. At first, she ignores the feeling because fear is sitting beside her. That night, she thinks about the talent show while lying in bed. She imagines standing on a stage and holding a microphone. Her stomach feels funny, half excitement and half fear. She wonders what people will say if she makes a mistake. Her mother notices she is quiet at dinner and asks what she is thinking about. Slowly, Beyoncé shares her idea about singing in the show. Instead of laughing, her mother smiles warmly and says, "If you love it, try it." Those simple words plant courage in her heart. The days before the show are full of practice in the living room. She sings the same song again and again, sometimes too fast, sometimes too soft. Her father listens carefully and gives small advice. He tells her to stand straight and breathe deeply. The day of the talent show arrives like a fast train. The school hall is full of parents, teachers, and students. Children perform before her, and each clap makes her more nervous. Her hands feel cold, and she wonders if she should hide. When her name is called, she walks to the stage slowly. The lights look bright, and the audience looks big. For 1 second, her mind is empty. Then the music starts, and her heart remembers the song. She opens her mouth and sings, and something magical happens. Her voice comes out strong and clear, much bigger than her small body. The room becomes quiet because people are surprised. Even teachers look at each other with wide eyes. She finished the song and there is a small silence. Then the clapping begins, loud and warm like rain on a roof. Beyoncé smiles, and in that moment, she feels a new joy. It is the joy of sharing music. That day does not make her famous or rich, it simply shows her what is possible. She learns that fear can be walked through like a door. On the other side, there can be happiness waiting. After the talent show, she does not suddenly become a star at school. She still studies, still plays, still lives a normal child's life. But inside, a dream has started growing roots. It is a quiet dream, but it is strong. Her parents begin to see that music is not just a hobby for her. They notice how serious she becomes when she practices. They see how her mood changes when she sings. Music gives her energy instead of taking it. Sometimes practice is not fun at all. She repeats the same line many times until it sounds right. Other kids are outside playing, and she can hear their laughter. A small part of her wants to run outside too, but another part of her wants to get better. She enjoys the feeling of improving, little by little. Each day, her voice becomes more controlled. Each week, her confidence grows. Her father starts to take her to small auditions and local events. These places are not glamorous or bright like big concerts. They are simple rooms with a few chairs and serious faces. Still, they are important steps. At some auditions, people smile and say nice things. At others, they say nothing and just thank her for coming. Rejection is a new feeling for her. It stings, but it also teaches. Her parents explain that no is not the end. They tell her every great singer hears many no's before a yes. Beyoncé listens carefully and tries to be brave. She learns that disappointment is not a stop sign. At home, she listens to many kinds of music. She listens to powerful voices and emotional songs. She pays attention to how singers tell stories with sound. Without knowing it, she is studying. Sometimes she stands in front of a mirror and pretends to be on a big stage. She uses a hairbrush as a microphone. She imagines thousands of people watching her. Then she laughs at herself and feels shy. Her friends know she likes singing, but they do not see the full dream. To them, she is just Beyoncé, their classmate. This normal life keeps her grounded. It keeps her heart simple. As she grows a little older, her voice also grows. It becomes richer and more flexible. People begin to notice more often. Compliments become common, but her parents remind her to stay humble. Life is not perfect in her family. There are stresses about money and work. Supporting a child's dream takes time and energy. Her parents sometimes worry, but they still try. Beyoncé can feel their effort, even when they do not say it. This makes her want to work harder. She does not want their support to be wasted. Love becomes one of her motivations. In school, she learns lessons beyond music. She learns teamwork, respect, and patience. These lessons will help her later, even if she does not know it yet. Every small experience is building her future. Some evenings, she feels tired and doubts herself. She wonders if she is truly special. On those days, her mother gives her warm hugs. Her father gives her firm encouragement. Slowly, a strong mindset grows inside her. She begins to believe that effort can change destiny. Talent is a gift, but work is a choice. She chooses to work. She also learns to enjoy the journey. Not every moment is about winning. Some moments are about learning and feeling. Music becomes her safe place. When she sings, she can express happiness, sadness, and hope. She does not need big words. Her voice carries the emotion. People can feel it. Years pass like turning pages in a book. The little girl is still young, but her dream is no longer tiny. It is becoming a clear picture in her mind. She can almost see her future self. She does not know how or when it will happen. She only knows she loves music deeply. That love is her compass. It quietly guides her steps. And so, part one of her journey is not about fame. It is about foundation. It is about a child discovering her voice and her courage. It is about a family believing in a dream. The world does not know her name yet. Big stages are still far away. But something important has started. A small girl has met her purpose. This is how many great stories begin, not with bright lights, but with small rooms and big hearts. Not with crowds, but with family. Not with success, but with practice. The seed is planted. The roots are growing. The future is waiting. And Beyoncé, still just a girl, is walking toward it one song at a time. The road of a girl group and growing courage. As Beyoncé grows into her early teenage years, music is no longer just a private love. It starts becoming a serious path. She meets other girls who also enjoy singing, and together they form a small group. They are young, full of energy, and full of big dreams that feel larger than their age. After school, instead of only playing, they need to sing and practice. The group practices in living rooms, in small studios, and sometimes wherever they can find space. They repeat songs again and again until their voices match. Sometimes they laugh when they make mistakes, and sometimes they feel frustrated. Learning to sing together is not easy, but they slowly improve. Their friendship grows through music. Beyoncé's father decides to help manage the group. He believes the girls have real potential and treats their dreams seriously. His style is strict, and he expects discipline and focus. The girls must arrive on time, practice hard, and stay committed. This creates pressure, but it also builds strength. They begin entering local talent shows and small competitions. Some days are exciting because they win or receive praise. Other days are heavy because they lose to other groups. Losing feels painful, especially when they worked so hard, but each loss teaches them what to fix. Beyoncé learns that talent alone is not enough. Timing, teamwork, and attitude also matter. She watches how audiences react and learns from it. She listens carefully to feedback, even when it hurts. Instead of quitting, she grows. The group faces changes as time goes on. Not all members agree on everything. Some girls leave, and new ones join. These changes bring sadness and confusion. Beyoncé feels the sting of goodbye more than once. For a young girl, these moments are emotional. She learns that the music world can be uncertain. Friends today may not be there tomorrow. Plans can change quickly, but her dream stays steady. Finally, the group forms a stronger lineup. They choose a name that gives them identity and hope. They begin to feel more professional. Matching outfits, planned performances, and serious rehearsals become normal. Their journey starts looking real. They travel to auditions in different places. Long car rides become part of life. Sometimes they wait for hours just to sing for a few minutes. Adults sit behind tables and watch with serious faces. Those few minutes feel very big. Sometimes the judges smile and seem impressed. Other times they simply say thank you and call the next group. The girls learn not to cry in front of others. They support each other quietly. Strength grows in silence. At home, schoolwork still exists. Beyoncé must balance homework and rehearsals. She studies in cars and backstage rooms. It is tiring, but she does not want to fail in school. Her parents remind her that education matters too. Slowly, small opportunities appear. A performance here, a chance to record there. Nothing is huge yet, but every step counts. The girls begin to feel they are moving forward. Hope becomes their fuel. There are nights when Beyoncé feels very tired. She wonders if normal life would be easier. She sees other kids relaxing and having fun. Her life feels different. But deep inside, she knows why she is doing this. Music still brings her joy. When she sings, stress melts away. The stage feels like home to her. The microphone feels natural in her hand. These feelings remind her to continue. Her father pushes the group to stay focused. He believes the world respects hard workers. Sometimes the girls think he is too serious. But later, they understand his lessons. Discipline becomes part of their character. The group finally gets attention from people in the music industry. Important ears begin to listen. This is exciting but also scary. A small mistake can close a door. A good performance can open one. They record demo songs and send them out. Waiting for responses feels endless. Days pass slowly when you are hoping for news. Every phone call makes their hearts jump. Patience becomes a daily lesson. Then one day, good news arrives. A record label shows interest. It is not a final success yet, but it is a real step. The girls celebrate with smiles and happy tears. Their hard work is being seen. Recording songs in a real studio feels magical. Big microphones, headphones, and soundboards surround them. Beyoncé takes it very seriously. She wants every note to be right. She sings with emotion, not just sound. The group releases songs that start getting noticed. Radio stations play them sometimes. Hearing their voices on the radio feels unreal. They look at each other with excitement. Dreams are slowly turning into reality, but success brings new pressure. Schedules get busier. Expectations get higher. People start watching them more closely. They must always be ready. Beyoncé begins to show natural leadership. She helps keep the group focused. She encourages others when they feel down. Her calm strength becomes important. Even at a young age, she carries responsibility. There are still disagreements and challenges. No group is perfect, but they learn to talk and solve problems. Communication becomes as important as singing. Growth happens inside and outside the studio. Fans slowly appear. Some people recognize them. Some ask for photos. This is new and surprising. Beyoncé smiles but stays humble. Her parents continue guiding her. They remind her who she is. Fame should not change her heart. Kindness and respect must stay. Through all this, Beyoncé is still a teenager. She is learning about life while chasing a dream. She misses some normal moments, but she gains rare experiences. Every performance builds her confidence. Every challenge builds her strength. She is becoming not just a singer, but a performer, a storyteller through music. The group's name begins to spread more widely. People start talking about them. Their songs travel farther than they do. This is the power of music. Beyoncé sometimes thinks about the little girl she was, the one singing in her living room. She realizes she is still that girl inside, just braver and stronger. She learns that success is not one big moment. It is many small steps, many early mornings and late nights. Many tries and many lessons. Part 2 of her life is about teamwork and toughness. It is about growing skin thick enough to handle rejection. It is about believing even when results are slow. These years are shaping her future. The world is starting to notice the group, but the biggest star inside Beyoncé is still forming. Like a diamond under pressure, quietly, slowly, powerfully, and without knowing it, she is getting ready for an even bigger journey. One where she will stand not only with a group, but also on her own. The road ahead is long, but she is already walking it with courage, finding her own light. As the group becomes more popular, Beyoncé's life becomes faster and fuller. Tour, interviews, recordings, and rehearsals fill her days. She smiles on stage, but behind the stage she is learning how heavy success can feel. Being in a famous group is beautiful, but it also brings pressure. Every move matters, every word matters, and every performance must shine. During quiet moments, a new thought begins to visit her mind. It comes softly at first, like a small knock on a door. She wonders who she is as an artist by herself. She loves her group, but she also feels a personal voice growing inside. That voice wants to try something new. This thought is not about leaving anyone behind. It is about discovering herself more deeply. She has stories in her heart that she wants to sing alone. She has melodies that feel personal and different. The idea is exciting but also frightening. Trying something alone means taking a risk. If she fails, people may judge her. If she succeeds, her life may change again. She thinks about this many nights. The ceiling above her bed becomes a silent friend to her thoughts. Finally, she decides to explore a solo project. She does not shout this decision to the world. She moves carefully and respectfully. She talks with her family and team. She wants to grow, not create conflict. Working on her own music feels different. In the studio, she can choose the style, the mood, the message. She experiments with sounds and emotions. Some songs are joyful and playful. Others are deep and emotional. She works very hard on every note. She repeats lines until they feel honest. She does not want songs that are only catchy. She wants songs that mean something. She wants people to feel her heart. When her first solo songs are ready, she feels proud but nervous. Releasing music to the world is like sharing a diary. People will listen and decide if they like it. That thought can be scary. The day her solo music comes out is unforgettable. Fans are curious and excited. Some wonder if she can shine alone. Some already believe in her. The world listens carefully. The response begins to grow. People enjoy her voice and style. Her songs climb charts and play on radios. Slowly, her solo identity starts forming. She is not only a group member now, she is also her own artist. This success does not make her lazy. Instead, it makes her more focused. She wakes up early for work. She studies performances of other great artists. She keeps learning like a student. Fame also brings attention everywhere she goes. Cameras flash. People watch her closely. She learns how to stay calm in public. She learns how to protect her private life. Even with glamour around her, she stays connected to her roots. She remembers her childhood home. She remembers practicing in small rooms. Those memories keep her grounded. There are moments of doubt too. Not every review is kind. Not every person supports her choices. Some compare her to others. Some expect perfection. On difficult days, she reminds herself why she started. She did not begin for praise. She began because she loved music. That love still lives in her. Her confidence grows step by step. Performing alone on stage feels powerful. The audience sings her songs back to her. That sound is like a wave of connection. It tells her she is reaching hearts. She also begins writing more. Writing helps her express feelings she cannot always say. Through lyrics, she talks about strength, love, and independence. Her music becomes a mirror of her journey. People start seeing her as a role model. Young fans look up to her. They copy her style and admire her courage. She feels grateful but also responsible. She wants to send good messages. She wants people to believe in themselves. She knows her voice is not only for singing. It can also inspire. Her schedule becomes very busy. Flights, shows, meetings, and recordings fill her calendar. Sometimes she feels tired in her bones, but when she hears music, energy returns. She learns how to take care of herself. Rest, family time, and quiet moments become important. Balance is not easy, but she tries. A strong career needs a healthy heart. During this time, her artistry becomes clearer. She is not afraid to try new styles. She mixes sounds and ideas. Creativity becomes her playground. Each album she works on feels like a new chapter. Each chapter shows growth. Fans notice her evolution. They grow with her. Awards and recognition begin to come. Trophies shine on shelves. But she knows awards are not the true reward. The true reward is connection with people. She smiles when fans share stories about how her songs helped them. Some say her music gave them courage. Some say it helped them through sadness. These stories touch her deeply. She realizes music is powerful. It can heal, motivate, and unite. This understanding changes how she sees her work. It becomes a mission, not just a job. Her family continues to support her. Their advice still matters. Their love still protects her. No matter how big she becomes, she is still their daughter. She also builds friendships in the industry. Some friendships are strong and real. Others teach lessons about trust. She learns to see the difference. Through everything, she keeps improving. She practices vocals. She rehearses performances. She studies how to be better than yesterday. Part 3 of her journey is about identity. It is about stepping into her own light. It is about trusting her inner voice. This stage shapes her into a global star. The little girl from Houston is now a woman with vision. She is not only following dreams, she is creating them. Her story is still moving forward, and as her star rises higher, new challenges and new victories wait ahead. The journey is far from over. In fact, it is only getting more interesting. Strength, love, and a new voice. As Beyoncé's solo career grows, her world becomes bigger than she ever imagined as a child. She travels across countries, sings on huge stages, and meets people from many cultures. Every city has new lights, new faces, and new energy. Yet inside, she is still learning who she wants to be next. Success brings beauty, but it also brings pressure. People expect every song to be perfect and every performance to be unforgettable. Cameras follow her everywhere, and opinions appear from all sides. Some praise her loudly, and some criticize her quickly. Living in the public eye is not always comfortable. During this time, she begins thinking more deeply about her purpose. She does not want to be known only for catchy songs. She wants her art to have meaning and message. She starts asking herself what she wants to say to the world. Her music slowly becomes more personal. She sings about confidence, independence, and self-respect. Many listeners feel empowered by her words. Young women especially feel seen and understood. Her voice becomes a source of strength for others. While her career shines, her personal life also grows. She falls in love and builds a serious relationship. Love brings happiness, but it also teaches patience and understanding. Sharing life with someone is another kind of journey. She learns that relationships need time and care. Just like music, love needs effort. There are sweet moments and also difficult talks. Through it all, she tries to stay honest and calm. As years pass, she reaches a new chapter: motherhood. Becoming a mother changes her heart in a deep way. She feels a new kind of love that is powerful and protective. Her priorities slowly shift. Now she is not only thinking about herself. She is thinking about the future for her child. She wants to set a good example. She wants to show strength and kindness. Balancing career and family is not simple. Some days are exhausting. She moves from studio sessions to family time quickly, but she treasures both roles. Motherhood gives her new inspiration. Her music begins to carry deeper emotion. She sings about legacy, family, and identity. Fans notice a new maturity in her art. There are also hard moments in her life. Not every story is happy. Like many people, she faces personal struggles and private pain. But she chooses to express feelings through music. Instead of hiding emotions, she turns them into songs. This honesty touches many listeners. People connect with real stories. They feel less alone. She also becomes more involved in creative direction. She helps plan visuals, concepts, and performances. She wants every project to tell a full story. Not just sound, but also sight and feeling. Her shows become grand and meaningful. Lights, dancers, costumes, and messages come together. Each performance feels like a journey. Audiences leave amazed. She works extremely hard behind the scenes. Long rehearsals and detailed planning fill her days. Nothing is random. Every move has intention. Even with her high level of success, she continues learning. She studies culture, history, and music styles. She respects artists who came before her. She honors their influence. She also uses her voice to support important causes. She speaks about equality and confidence. She encourages people to value themselves. Her words carry weight. Fans admire not only her talent but also her courage. She is not afraid to stand for something. She believes art can reflect truth. That belief shapes her projects. There are moments when she steps back from the spotlight. She uses that time to think and recharge. Quiet moments help creativity grow. Silence can be powerful. When she returns with new work, it often surprises people. She likes creativity and originality. She does not want to repeat the same style. Growth excites her. Her projects begin to feel like chapters in a book. Each one shows a new side of her. Listeners feel they are growing with her. That connection becomes strong. She also learns to protect her peace. Fame can be loud and demanding. She chooses when to share and when to stay private. This balance keeps her centered. Her family remains a strong support system. Their presence gives her comfort. No matter how big the world sees her, at home she is simply herself. That normal feeling is precious. Through all these experiences, her confidence becomes quiet but solid. She does not need to prove herself every day. She focuses on creating meaningful work. Quality matters more than noise. Part 4 of her life is about depth. It is about becoming not just a star, but a storyteller and a woman with purpose. She is shaping her legacy carefully. She is building something that lasts. The girl who once sang in a small room now influences millions, yet she still respects the journey. She knows success is not only about fame, it is about impact. And as she continues forward, another chapter waits. A chapter about legacy, influence, and inspiring the next generation. Her story is still alive. It is still growing. Legacy, light, and the road that never ends. As time moves forward, Beyoncé is no longer just a performer people enjoy. She becomes a symbol of possibility for many around the world. Young singers watch her and think, maybe I can do it too. Parents point to her story and tell their children about hard work. Her journey begins to live inside other people's dreams. She understands this responsibility quietly. She knows her actions speak louder now. So she becomes more thoughtful about what she creates. Every project carries care, like a letter to the world. She wants her work to mean something years later. Her music begins to celebrate culture, history, and identity. She explores where she comes from and what it means to be proud of your roots. Through songs and visuals, she tells stories that are bigger than herself. Listeners feel depth in her work. Many fans say her music gives them confidence. Some play her songs before big moments in life. Some listen when they feel weak. Some dance to her songs to feel joy again. Her art becomes part of people's lives. Even after many awards and records, she does not act like she has reached the end. She still rehearses seriously. She still prepares carefully. She still respects the stage like it is sacred. This mindset keeps her sharp. She also supports other artists. She opens doors for new voices. She knows the industry can be hard. Helping others feels right to her. Success feels better when shared. Her business side grows too. She learns about building brands and creating opportunities. She studies and plans. She proves that creativity and intelligence can walk together. This inspires many women in business. At home, her role as a mother continues shaping her. She wants her children to grow with confidence and kindness. She teaches them to value effort, not only results. Family moments keep her heart warm. There are days when she chooses quiet over noise. Fame can be loud, but peace is gentle. She protects her energy. She understands that rest is part of strength. This wisdom comes from years of experience. She also reflects on her younger self sometimes. She remembers the nervous girl at the talent show. She remembers the long practices and the rejections. Those memories remind her how far she has come. But she does not live in the past. She looks forward. New ideas still excite her. New sounds still inspire her. Creativity is a river that keeps flowing. Her performances become more than concerts. They feel like experiences. People leave feeling moved, not just entertained. That emotional connection is her true power. It cannot be copied easily. She also shows that growth never stops. Even at the top, she learns. Even with praise, she improves. This teaches a strong lesson. No matter how good you are, you can grow more. Fans admire her discipline. They admire how she protects her private life. In a world that shares everything, she chooses mystery sometimes. This keeps her life balanced. Not everything must be public. Her story also shows that success has seasons. Some years are louder. Some years are quieter. Both are valuable. Both are part of a full life. She becomes an example of long-term success. Not a quick star, but a lasting one. This comes from patience and vision. She thinks about the future often. When she speaks to young people, her message is simple. Believe in your work. Respect your craft. Stay humble but confident. These words come from real experience. Many people think stars are lucky, but her story shows preparation behind the shine. Hours of practice live behind a few minutes on stage. Discipline builds the magic people see. She also learns to accept imperfections. Not every show is flawless. Not every plan works. But mistakes are teachers. She listens and grows. Her legacy slowly forms, not in one day, but over years. Legacy is built choice by choice. Song by song, step by step. She builds it with care. And still, she remains human. She laughs, worries, loves, and dreams. This humanity makes her relatable. It reminds fans that greatness can live in normal people too. For English learners reading her story, there is a lesson here. Big dreams can grow from small beginnings. Language learning is similar. One word at a time becomes a sentence. One sentence becomes a story. If you ever feel slow in learning, remember her journey. She did not become great in one day. She repeated, practiced, and believed. You can do the same with English or any dream. Imagine your future self smiling at your effort today. Imagine how proud you will feel. Progress is quiet but powerful. Keep going. Beyoncé's story is not really ending. She is still creating, still living, still inspiring. A true dream never stops moving. It only changes shape. And maybe that is the biggest lesson. Success is not a final place. It is a journey you walk with heart. When you love what you do, the road feels meaningful. So, as this story closes, think about your own song, your own dream. your own path. You do not need a big stage to begin. You only need a small step. Thank you for reading and traveling through this story. Keep learning, keep dreaming, keep going. Your story might inspire someone one day too.